You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. 2 homes were damaged during a fire Monday in Hazel Township. Fire crews responded to 245 Humboldt Street, where flames could be seen coming from the 2nd floor of the structure. An attached home sustained water and smoke damage, but was said to be vacant. The 245 side is occupied, but nobody was home at the time of the incident. A state police fire marshal was on scene investigating the cause of that fire in Hazel Township. The city of Hazleton continues to crack down on noise ordinance violators. Acting Police Chief Brian Schoonmaker said the department received dozens of calls about noise and fireworks complaints this past weekend. City Council is expected to vote this week on an ordinance increasing noise disturbance penalties from $75 to $300 for first-time offenders. Penalties for 2 or more offenses range from $500 to $1,000 plus court costs. Repeat offenders who don't pay up can face up to 30 days in jail. Fireworks are also a problem. City ordinance bans residents from setting them off within city limits. Citations will be issued to violators and fireworks can be seized. City Council meets virtually Wednesday at 6, and the public is welcome to participate at hazletoncity.org. State police have now released the identity of the victim involved in a fatal crash early Sunday morning in Hazel Township. 31-year-old Jamie Ehrenberg of Hazleton was pronounced dead at the scene. According to police, the car he was driving veered onto the shoulder off Airport Road, hit a guardrail, then re-entered the road, crossing over to the other side where it crashed into a building. Ehrenberg was ejected through the open roof. He was found unresponsive by emergency responders and pronounced dead by the Luzerne County Coroner's Office. A former Luzerne County judge involved in the Kids for Cash scandal was reportedly released from a Florida prison. Sources say 68-year-old Michael Conahan received a transfer from the Federal Bureau of Prisons Initiative, which allows eligible inmates with COVID-19 risk factors to be released. Conahan's been incarcerated since September of 2011 after pleading guilty for accepting money in exchange for decisions that profited 2 privately owned juvenile detention centers. Conahan, who was originally scheduled to be released in August of 2026, is said to be staying at his residence in Palm Beach County, Florida. An intruder from Columbia County was caught by police after trespassing in a Hazel Township couple's basement. 32-year-old Jesse Boylan of Aristes was apprehended after fleeing a home at 460 Old Cranberry Road. One of the residents heard strange noises in the basement around 2:30 last Wednesday morning and found Boylan. He said that he was looking for a woman named Rita, but fled the home and was later found by troopers nearby. He was acting erratically and allegedly had 10 packets of heroin in his shoe. He faces charges of criminal trespass, prowling, and possession of a controlled substance. A woman had to be rescued from Tuscarora State Park following a medical incident. Fire crews from Ryan Township and Hometown, as well as the Tamaqua Rescue Squad, were called to the park Monday evening. The victim reportedly became ill and disoriented. Rescue crews located her and took her to an area hospital by ambulance. There's no word on her identity or condition at this time. The City of Wilkes-Barre's Zoning Hearing Board set to hear out plans Wednesday for a new hotel on the property of the former Hotel Sterling site. The estimated $28 million project from H&N Investments LLC involves construction of a 107-room hotel on property at the intersection of West Market and North River Streets. The project benefits from a Keystone Opportunity Zone designation, providing tax relief through 2024, but the developer's counting on $15 million in redevelopment assistance capital program funding within the state's 2017-2018 capital budget. Whether or not the project receives that grant is up to the governor, but if all goes according to plan, ground would be broken later this year. And with Luzerne County finally in the green phase, the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce wants to give away free masks to small businesses adjusting to this new normal. Any small business with 25 or less employees can stop by the lobby of the Hayden Tower from 10 a.m. to noon Thursday, June 25th, and pick up a free pack of 25 masks.
So one of the things that has occurred kind of in our green phase and post-COVID is everyone has new stipulations related to masks and social distancing. So we have a great partner, PFN, that's located in the Greater Hazleton area, did a mask giveaway to us in these great packaged 25 disposable masks.
With all these new normal guidelines and requirements that come with the green phase, the Chamber was able to partner with PFN to provide free masks to the small businesses of downtown Hazleton.
Again, I think the thing that will continue to see us progress through these challenging times is working together, and so generous of PFN to do the donation of the mask to small businesses. Again, so many people, whether it's plexiglass or creating safe places for their employees to work. So it's just a little something to help them out as we continue to progress into our new normal.
Again, that free mask giveaway for small businesses of the Greater Hazleton area is this Thursday, June 25th, from 10 a.m. to noon at the Chamber Building. This famous yellow food truck's happy to finally be operating in the green phase and continues to serve its signature authentic style Mexican cuisine. Wyln's Phil Kaufman has more.
Ricardo Santos, owner of J. Zapata's, is happy to be in the green phase and looking forward to seeing customers back again.
Hi everybody from Hazleton. My name is Ricardo Santos from J. Zapata. We on the green zone right now. We have to take advantage of it. You don't want to stay locked down for 40 days again, but you want to come outside with a mask in your face. I know you miss, and I miss everybody's beautiful smile, but remember, it's just common sense.
Of course, all businesses have needed to readjust with safety and health in mind, including this local business.
Well, we changed just a little bit. It's just to make our staff to wear a mask, from the kitchen staff to the front, and also put a plastic right across our vinyl glass. It's something to protect, but we kind of far away though, like 6 feet or more, because it's a food truck. Remember, it's not really too close. But we changed. We did a lot of changes, and it's actually working. Remember, we were essential, so we had to stay open to feed those that are hungry.
A lot of businesses have struggled with shutdowns, but that didn't stop J. Zapata's from continuing to serve the community.
So we stay open. They say a quarantine. I stayed maybe 1 day or two, because we kept rolling. We kept feeding. Remember, we are feeding the truckers by the exit 256. And then locals around here got picking up, and it's doing very good. Actually, food trucks now a boom. You know, that you see one or you see more popping out. And I hope every county, every city is food truck friendly. Because remember, you may think that we don't pay taxes and all that, but we do pay taxes, and we create jobs. And maybe you find somebody with a passion for it. Cooking, that will be me.
So if you're looking for a bite to eat, come on down for some Mexican cuisine at J. Zapata's. But remember to stay safe too.
We'll be fine, you know. We're coming back and stronger. There's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of moving around here. And it was really sad that we were told Hazleton was the center of COVID. But remember, we're coming back and stronger. That's what we are. We're coming back stronger than ever. So please, everybody, go outside and do what you got to do and just follow the guidance.
Reporting in Hazleton with Wyln News, I'm Philip Kaufman.
Thanks, Phil. And be sure to check out all that good cooking weekly on Cooking with J. Zapata right here on Wyln TV. Coming up on Wyln News, the governor visits the York County Food Bank, plus new voices in the Pennsylvania House. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Alexander Bonomo. I'm 12 years old, and tomorrow's Wyln forecast is partly cloudy.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
From the bottom of our hearts, the WYLN TV 35 family would like to say thank you to all essential workers for your service to our community and for keeping us safe.
Governor Tom Wolf stopped by a York County food bank to thank workers for providing meals to area families during these trying times. Our Julie Stefanovich has the story.
Governor Tom Wolf gave a shout out today to all those who have helped keep food on Pennsylvania tables during the pandemic.
The COVID-19 epidemic, the pandemic has pointed out just how important this is, but I think people who know understand this is important even in steady state. We need to take food insecurity seriously, and food banks play a huge role in making sure that people have enough food to eat.
Wolf visited the York County Food Bank that has provided over 2 million meals while volunteers gave more than 4,000 hours of their time at numerous distribution locations.
This is really important that people of Pennsylvania have food. So especially in that first month, but right through the whole process, we have depended on charitable operations like this all across the Commonwealth to feed Pennsylvanians. And everybody really appreciates it.
The administration has invested in initiatives to address food insecurity, including funding through the USDA's Farmers to Families Food Box program. Keeping Pennsylvanians fed was one of the top priorities during the crisis.
While we were focused on trying to defeat the COVID-19 virus, we had to think about a whole bunch of other things like education. How we close the schools, how are we going to make sure that our kids get an education? That doesn't go away, you need that. And how are we going to make sure people have enough food? Food insecurity is a problem in Pennsylvania at the best of times, but when we close schools down, we close restaurants down, all those things, it put a big pressure on these folks.
The governor thanked food banks, farmers, volunteers, and others across the state for their efforts. Families that utilize food banks can get supplies through June 25th without providing proof of financial ability under the Disaster Household Distribution Program. Many other resources can be found by visiting agriculture.pa.gov. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Wilkes-Barre City Hall welcomed back the public for the first time today in over 3 months. First, the virus closures back in mid-March, then April's powerful storm that blew the roof right off the building. Luzerne County entered the green phase Friday, and Wilkes-Barre city officials felt the time was right to reopen City Hall with some precautions. You'll find precautionary coronavirus warnings, socially distanced spacing markers, and notices to wear masks just about everywhere you look in the building. People are asked to enter the rear of the building where the handicapped ramp is, and exit through the front door of the building on East Market Street. For the first time in months, Mohegan Sun Poconos Casino can once again cater to the flow of customers ready to gamble in Plains Township. With the coronavirus crisis in mind, changes were made to keep everything flowing but the virus. To help maintain that social distance, every other chair's been removed from each gaming table, and every other slot machine's either been made inoperable or separated by plexiglass shields or wings on each side. Temperatures are taken at the door, and if yours hits more than 100.2, you're out. The only thing you won't see at the casino at this point in time is valet parking. More on the casino's health and safety changes can be found at MoheganSunPocono.com. New leaders were elected to reflect the voices of Pennsylvania's next generation to lead its House Republican caucus. The new House Speaker, Brian Cutler, was elected Speaker by the full House Monday afternoon. Republican caucus then held private elections to fill open leadership positions and chose Representative Carrie Benninghoff to serve as the next majority leader. Benninghoff most recently served as Majority Whip and held several leadership positions within the State House. Members also elected Representative Donna Oberlander to serve as Whip and Representative Martin Causer as the Republican Policy Committee Chair. The House returned to voting session sometime today. Coming up on Fritz Singertown's News Choice, we talk Going Green on this Trooper Talk Tuesday and Community in You. Plus, a Pride celebration in Pottsville this weekend. Details are just up ahead, so stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
We've seen the concern in your eyes. You're scared, nervous, want to know if it's safe. The answer is yes. At LVHN, you'll see the extraordinary steps we take to get you the care you need safely. You'll see all our facilities are COVID safe, temperature checks for everyone, that we sanitize every surface. And yes, you'll see that masks are required. What we look forward to seeing is relief in your eyes. Lehigh Valley Health Network. Your health deserves a partner.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporting clay fields are professionally designed and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information.
WYLN TV 35 and the Lehigh Valley Health Network are recognizing our area's everyday heroes Thursdays on the WYLN News Facebook page. Every single person, young or old, has the potential to be an everyday hero through simple acts of courage, kindness, and love. So don't delay, spread the word, and nominate your everyday hero by sending us a picture and short message at our website or through our Facebook page at facebook.com/WYLN News. Let's shine some light on our everyday heroes.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. I'm Julia Wiegand, and it is Trooper Talk Tuesday with Trooper Anthony Petrosky, finally in person. And how has that been for you?
You know, it's been an adjustment. Our whole department had to adjust, just like everybody else. You know, there's different times. We never experienced this before. But, you know, it's nice to be around people again and not standing in front of your phone talking and doing interviews. So it's nice to be in the studio again.
Oh, it definitely is nice having you here again.
Yes.
Now, speaking of going green, what does that mean for the public? Now that we have finally hit green, what does that mean for the public when it comes to still following under the governor's orders?
Right. Well, you know, there's still guidelines. There's still guidelines that need to be followed. A lot of places will make you wear masks if you come in before you enter a store or business. Restaurants can only operate at 50% capacity. So there's still going to be rules, but at least we're going green. And you're going to be able to go out and you're going to be able to support those local businesses. You're going to be able to go out and go shopping, things like that. So, you know, it's going to be good for people, but we got to be safe though. There's going to be more cars on the road. Now, a lot of people who haven't left their house in a while, they're going to be out there driving. And we need to slow down, wear our seatbelt, and follow all the laws of the Commonwealth.
And along those lines as well, what does all of this back to a sense of normalcy mean for you guys then?
Well, we've been working the whole time through COVID. It's been different for us. Some calls we were taking over the phone, non-priority calls, maybe criminal mischief to a mailbox, identity theft, where we can obtain all the information over the phone. We're going to get back to going in person and handling all of those calls in person, where you meet with the trooper face to face. So that's a little bit more normal for us. We've still been making traffic stops. We've still been investigating crimes, traffic crashes. We're still going to be doing that. So things might change a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to have to keep wearing our masks or not. If our commissioner tells us to wear our masks, we'll still wear them. Once he gives us the green light, we'll take the masks off. But we're still going to be safe. We still have decontamination kits in our vehicles. We're still going to use the hand sanitizers and try to be safe the best way we can.
And that's all we can hope for at this
Yeah.
point. So what is the biggest thing that the public should take away from not only the lesson we have all learned through this huge pandemic, but once, going from red and then yellow and finally we're back to green?
Well, let's follow those guidelines. Let's still try to maintain somewhat of a distance around people that maybe you don't live with. Let's wear our masks. If a place requires you to wear a mask, wear the mask. You're only in there for a little bit. If a store only lets so many people in, don't give them a hard time. We could still be in red, but we're not. So, follow those rules out there. If you see something that's, might be a criminal act, things like that, call 911. We've always been working. We're going to continue to work, and just be safe the best way you can.
Thank you so much for finally coming back in person and talking Going Green with us.
Yes, I hope everybody enjoys being green again.
And thank you everyone for watching. Remember, we are finally in the green. Let's not ruin it. Let's stick to the guidelines. Let's follow procedure, and let's stay safe. We'll see you next Tuesday here on Wyln.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown the Hometown Village Square.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
Looking for information on the coronavirus pandemic? Make sure it's from a reliable source. Go to WYLNTV.com and click on the Lehigh Valley Health Network banner for the real facts about the coronavirus pandemic. And watch WYLN News live at 5:30 for updates on this ongoing crisis. The source matters now more than ever. WYLN, we're your local network.
Thanks to one Pottsville resident, the inaugural LGBTQ+ celebration set for this Saturday at General George Joel Wan's East Side Park and Amphitheater in Pottsville. Michaela Gavelitz couldn't stay silent on the many issues the gay and transgender community suffer from, so, for Pride Month, she's bringing the community together in Schuylkill County to enjoy a day of music, distinguished speakers, and a cavalcade of drag performers from surrounding counties. There will be plenty of food trucks for attendees, which should also take the proper health and safety precautions. So, rock those rainbow colors and head down to Pottsville this Saturday, June 27th, for some Pride Month fun. And there's yet another coronavirus cancellation. This time, it's for a popular Italian festival in Lackawanna County. The annual La Festa Italianas that's typically held Labor Day weekend in Scranton has been canceled this year. The Lackawanna County Commissioners and the Festival Committee announced that they're committed to everyone's safety and are focused on preventative measures to stop the spread of the virus. Officials hope to welcome everyone back for the festival next year. That's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page or WYLNTV.com, where you can also find the real facts about COVID-19 from LVHN. Stay with us. Look at today's weathers next right here on WYLN TV.
We've seen the concern in your eyes.